ran across this presentation that BlackRock's put out, Student of the Market, and there's some really good slides in there that's been really helpful to put things in perspective. And we just thought it'd be a great topic to talk about, timely topic with there's a few things going on right now.
Well, I mean, as this presentation came out, obviously we're in the middle of Russia invading Ukraine right now.
Right. And the media's just flooding us with that information, which I'll be honest, I'm very interested in and captivated by what's going on over there myself, and hope the best for those folks. Yes. Nobody, war's not good for anybody, but we're getting a lot of questions about how's that affect my investments.
Exactly, and we're in the middle of reviews and been talking on the phone to a lot of people as well, and even for individuals like ourselves that are in the business, 2021 was a year of pretty much good returns in the stock market.
Sure, it was great returns
and low volatility. Mm-hmm. And even individuals like us kind of get that are around it all the time. We certainly like up markets just like anybody else, but it's quick. You're sometimes quick to forget that the times we're going through right now, especially at the beginning of 2022, while they are uncomfortable, they're not unfamiliar. And that's
you mean the market doesn't go straight up all the time?
Does not go straight up, and as we go through periods of low volatility, unfortunately, as investors in general, forget that market corrections are a part of a normal market cycle, a normal market. And we've had low volatility, and volatility has certainly increased. We're referencing this page right here, staying the course versus in market volatility. It pulls out various times, the market crash of one day in 87 all the way through it's extracted all the way back since 1950. It goes back and it shows bad periods of decline during the market and what the returns were 1 year later.
Yeah, so some familiar events to people that have been around, especially as long as we have, the Black Monday, the first Gulf War,
the tech bubble.
Tech bubble. That was right when you got into the business, right?
It was. It was coming on right afterwards, and then we actually started our own firm during the financial crises.
That's right.
And then we've been part, obviously, of the trade war and now the COVID-19 sell-off, and we're still here. And the thing is, the market's up higher than it was when 1950 was here as well.
That's right. And, we're not sitting here telling you that those were pleasant times to be an investor. They certainly were not. Anytime, for example, the financial crisis, when you see a negative 56% return in the S&P 500, those are certainly make you think about what your strategy is and if it's right. So, the key to that is strategy and sticking with your strategy, and that's proven to pay off, just as this slide has shown. During the worst decline in the market in the last several decades, preceding that, coming out of it on the other side, you saw in the S&P 500 a plus 68% return. So.
And you mentioned strategy, but I'm going to add one more thing to that, and that's communication, because a lot of people forget their strategy during periods of time. We don't want individuals to be normal investors, and unfortunately, time has proven that the normal investor sometimes wants to buy high and sell low, and we don't want our clients to be the normal investor.
Right.
We want to communicate in a way that they know how their portfolios are going to react potentially in a down market and as well as an up market, so that they can follow that strategy, because the market doesn't always go up.
Right.
And we're in the middle of that communication and trying to stay in front of it with our clients as well. So if you, I'd encourage you that if you're working with someone outside of our firm, make sure you're having those conversations. You don't feel like you're having good enough communication, please reference us and come in for a complimentary financial checkup. I'll give a little plug there, but I think that's more than appropriate and very important for an individual.
Yeah, and it always helps to have someone else's opinion, someone that can kind of look at things from another point of view that you just may not see. We get so focused in our daily lives about, here's what I'm trying to accomplish, and anything that might throw you off course really mixes your mind up about things. And it helps to have an outside voice to say, you might want to look at this, or this is really what you're trying to accomplish, and not worrying about, daily and minute by minute activities.
Right.
Think about the big picture. And that's one thing that we always try to do.